welcome to Starbucks. What could I start for you today?
I'm going to do a pistachio cream cold brew, a grande.
That'd be all for you today?
Do you have any egg and cheddar protein boxes?
Yes, I do.
Can I get one of those? Okay. Why did they give us oranges now instead of the grapes?
Yeah, I've been noticing that.
Maybe they cheaper.
Huh?
Maybe they cheaper than grapes.
Well, yeah, because you know grapes are hot in the store.
Yeah. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Torn Antoinette, and today we are at the park because I woke up late. So I was like, instead of just doing a regular vlog, how about I do it while taking my daily walk at Herman Park? So that's what we're doing. Now I have to find like a bench or something to sit at because the sun is like in my eyes, and these glasses are strictly for decoration. Y'all, we have a visitor. Look. Don't start no mess now. Hey, get your ass on. Go. 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 He tried to bite me. Little bastard. Okay, I found a spot in the park. It is so awkward, like, doing this publicly. It's very awkward. So for those that are new to my channel, I am Torn. You know, I am a full-time stay-at-home daughter and drama queen. I quit my job last year quit my tech job to pursue a more creative path and just try to figure out, you know, my life. So my channel really explores my journey, my turbulent journey into the worsthood, adulthood. Okay, it's awful. Hate it here. Bills, everything going wrong left and right, and it's all on you, all your responsibility. Where's the sugar daddy? I live in Houston. Where's the oil and gas? The oil and gas man. Okay, they're limited. This video is about postgraduate loneliness. Okay, now I'm just gonna say it. The past 3 years have sucked. Okay, have sucked. That initial year after college was okay. It was okay. You know, I had a friend. I had a great roommate when I started my program in Connecticut. You know, it's exciting because you're still in the group chat, talking to your girls, talking to your friends, keeping up. Like, oh, what are you doing? How's grad school? How's work? How's the job hunt? Like, everyone's like excited. And I didn't graduate during the pandemic. I graduated right before, like 2018, in May of 2018, so a year or two before. So I didn't really have the effect of having to find a job or having to go to school during the pandemic. So I was lucky in that way. But it didn't change the fact that there was like a small adjustment period. And I think that lasted for 8 months. And after that, after that, I was kind of on my own. My second rotation was also in Connecticut. I joined this rotational program where you spent 8 months in a different area of digital technology. So my first rotation, I had a roommate. My second rotation, she was placed in New York and I was placed in Connecticut again. So I was like in this studio apartment. Heat is on year round. I have roommates, but they are little mice. Okay, I got little mice traps. They're unwelcome. Then get another job in Florida. I thought Florida was a place I could establish roots. But what happened? A global damn pandemic. A global pandemic. Like, who does that? Who does that? The pandemic comes and really just derails all of my initial plan. Like all of the hopes that I had, kapoosh, they're gone. They're dead. I didn't even graduate during the pandemic. So my heart especially goes out to class of 19, 20, and 21 because it was really, really like you are so excited to, you just got your degree. You're so excited. You have all these friends, you've built this community. Now you're ready to start this new chapter of your life and the world shuts down. It's rough. It's rough. If nobody is affirming you, I'm affirming you. And if you aren't already like secure financially, romantically, or just emotionally in general, all of the leaves, it's rough for you, right? Those people who were already secure in those ways fared way better than those of us who were trying to like build and embrace these next chapters of our lives. So really, my heart goes out to you because that shit sucks. And don't get me wrong, like I was dating. I learned how to use like Hinge during that time, and I found a partner that I really liked, but I knew in the long term it wasn't going to work. So what I didn't want to do was put myself in a position where I am, content and get caught up. And by caught up, I mean pregnant.
I recognized that I didn't want to be with him. And I recognized that he wasn't what I was looking for. Like he was somebody that I was with just to deal with the loneliness that I felt during the pandemic.
Ultimately, I moved home. I decided to move back home. And then what did my black ass do? I quit my job. And if I could go back in time, I would just shake myself. I would shake myself and say, girl, what are you gonna do with all your free time and nobody to spend the free time with because all of your friends are working? I'm like, ooh, let's go on vacation. Ooh, let's go to a bar. Ooh, let's go to this event. My best friend is like, girl, I have a job. And then shit really hit the fan in July, okay? So a few things happened. I reconnected with my two closest girlfriends. So at this point, it's been 4 years since we graduated. One of them got married and she invited us to Senegal to meet her husband and kind of see the country. And I was like, yes. Immediately after that trip, I flew to Chicago for my old roommate after college. That roommate that I mentioned before, she also got married. And while I'm attending her wedding, I'm staying with my line sister who's moving in with her boyfriend. And I'm like, oh shit. Now, on top of feeling lonely, I feel behind. And I'm not saying all this to have a pity party, right? I'm just acknowledging like all of the things that I felt. Oh my God, y'all about to see the train. Let me see if I can cross the tracks. So y'all can get them. But you can't feel very expensive therapist and a copy of The Defining Decade. I realized you gotta move on. I was feeling very stuck and very down, and if you are also someone who has had a very similar experience and the past 3 years have just felt like a major disruption to your life, like be encouraged because it's going to get better. The perspective that I gained from The Defining Decade was really that there was some reluctance on my part of like moving on. Oh, look at the dogs. They want to be in a video. I don't want them in a video though. So let's make a break for it this way. I was so focused on maintaining my old connections and so attached to who I was as that student, that honor student who studied abroad and started her career. But it's like it's been 5 years, and as time passes, the more time that passes, the less relevant all of that is, and you literally have to move on. It seems like silly to admit, but I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one who had her ass handed to her by this pandemic and, thought she had everything figured out. And this time has just completely thwarted all of that. My college friends will always be a big part of my life, but you know, you gotta move on. You gotta move on. And don't be mad at your friends if they aren't picking up the phone, if they aren't responding to texts. You know, as we get older, people just get busier, and that's just the way that it goes. It's not like a personal, I don't want to talk to you and you're not there for me. It's just like everybody getting older, you realize everyone has their shit. Everyone has their shit. Everyone has a lot of stuff on their plate that they're dealing with, and everyone can't be as accessible as you need them to be. And some people have a harder transition than others. I'm one of those people. Take comfort in knowing you haven't met all the people who are going to love you yet, you know? And until you do, build good habits, get you a pet, learn something new, embrace like that time that you have to yourself, because when you do meet your people and you do find your next community, your next great love, you aren't going to have the same time that you have now. So try to figure out, what can I do in this time that will really like make it worthwhile, you know? Be patient, be intentional.
Live your life. You know, don't wait to have people with you to go and do the things that you want to do. That's how you'll find community.
And that's like where I am now, where I'm just like, the cloud has left, and I just feel like a huge weight has lifted since I came to this realization and I did this work. And if you're struggling, like really struggling, like dealing with depression, dealing with anxiety from this time and this transition, go get help. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. I got help, and it really made a positive impact on my life and got me to where I am today, where I do see hope. I don't feel hopeless and down and out anymore. The best is yet to come, and good luck.